What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. We all know about these trustee meetings happening in the city of Dolton, and a lot of these people that live there who are upset with Tiffany Henyard. Many of them get up to roast, they get up to criticize her, talk about her in many different ways and forms. And it's always very funny to see that happening. However, we don't focus on the guys that are on her side. And I know we've been focusing a lot on the Dolton City Hall meetings, the Village Hall meetings. But here is something that I want to talk about, which is how some of these simps are coming to her defense in the Thornton Township meetings. Now, again, before I get into that, my first experience seeing somebody simp for the mayor happened to be this particular individual.
Good evening, Mayor. Good evening, everyone. This is my first time here. I wish everyone the best in remedying whatever challenges everyone has. I came here today, Mayor Henyard, to congratulate you on being in this seat, and to wish you the best moving forward and growing the town, growing your administration, working through challenges. That's my daughter right there. She's a straight A student, and I wanted her to see a young Black woman who is leading, who is in a position of leadership, display of the possibilities. I'm not knowledgeable on all of everyone's issues, the details of them. Seems like, you know, from the outside looking in, you know, just politics. But the stuff I hear about, I see a lot of arguing. That's one of the reasons I came, because I love a good argument. But when public meetings devolve into just arguing, I would encourage all the leaders here to be more savvy than sometimes just arguing. That's what I've seen. But I came, and I met Miss Brown. You guys are amazing. Thank you for saying hello to my daughter. But I was hoping my daughter could get a picture with you. I wanted to see, a leader. I was looking today, former Mayor Rogers of Dolton. He's got pictures online with some steak dinners, with some elected officials. I was just looking it up because these are the things that I see and I hear. But, we got the mayor here, meeting with the president of the United States. Everyone's seen the picture. That's a big deal. That is great promotion for this city, for this town. And I might just say, the end, I would, say just like, and people may not like everything, but I haven't heard positive things or credit. Like, wow, you met with the president of all the mayors in all these towns. You're the one, you're able to meet with the president. How can we utilize this for our village? Congratulations on that. And still, we got to work out and hash out issues. Okay. But when it's all negative and it's all arguing, I don't think that approach will ever really work. But again, that's from the outside looking in. I just wanted to come and, say blessings to everyone. Thank you. I'm hoping my daughter might be able to get a picture with you. Thank you.
Now, again, I don't want to come after that particular brother because he was kind of nice. But then you have your simps like Michael Smith.
Good evening, Mayor and Board. I wanted to come out tonight as a neighboring resident in the village of Riverdale. And I like to see people involved in the media. But here it is. I have an indicted mayor that's serving in our community, and we don't have this much media coverage going on. But we over here having media coverage here, and we don't put out the good things that is happening. But you guys got to connect the dots, D-O-T-T-S, dots. All of this stuff is coming about because you got individuals fighting for seats. But I'm going to tell you, don't repeat history. And when I say don't repeat history, you better look in the city of Harvey. The city of Harvey had a mayor that the people wanted out so bad. And now you look and see what they got. You got to be careful. And one thing I want to say to the residents of Dolton, make sure you guys educate yourself. The trustees should not be having meetings outside of meetings that's already been scheduled by the governing body. You set your meetings at the beginning of the year and you meet. And then I wanted to say, I've never known as being a former trustee where always that one trustee is always the mayor pro tem. You're supposed to take a vote. And amongst your vote, once the meeting is set, then you take your mayor pro tem. But I also want to caution you guys. I did my research. Bert Olson is not a very good attorney. Take a look at the village of South Village. Same things is happening. The mayor in Maywood is going through the same thing. He causes chaos when he don't get what he wants. So I'm telling you guys, pay attention.
And then you have this other brother who's always simping, a heavy set brother. Let me gonna get to him and then we're gonna come back.
And everyone, good evening. It's ironic I didn't know exactly what Mike was going to discuss, but this is actually what I had put down. First of all, I wanted to compliment the supervisor and the board for two years in a row of being in the black. When the supervisor came in, it was almost budget time, so the numbers were pretty much the numbers. She took over, I think it was a $4.6 million deficit. I ran the numbers from 2017 to current. There was a deficit every year since 2017. No one has discussed that. It's never been mentioned. The last 2 years we have a surplus, and these are audited reports. You can all look them up online. The other thing I wanted to do is compliment the staff. I did it in private. I didn't have the opportunity to do it publicly. But during the annual meeting, there seemed to be a planned attack to stop that meeting, which would have stopped a hell of a lot of services for seniors that depend on it. They tried to table the whole process, which would have probably stopped a lot of money from coming into Thornton Township. The staff did a great job holding their composure, so I really wanted to get kudos. It was a very hostile environment last meeting, for the annual meeting, I should say. And I just want to thank everybody for keeping it cool and no one making us look bad, or the supervisor or the board as a staff. Nowhere have I seen a meeting where so much disruption was allowed intentionally by the moderator. She actually thought it was funny. She was up there laughing. It was a planned attack so that these numbers and the fact that this township is finally back in the black after 2 years. Don't believe me? Look it up online. The type of attack that we're seeing strictly off of allegations is unheard of. I really thought this was America. I can't even say guilty until proven innocent, because that's what it seems like. You're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, but there's not even any charges filed. So, I mean, I just hope the public really see that this is a power grab for the Southland, and it's being controlled by legislators from Springfield. I'm sure all that will come out. Many of the people that was at that meeting worked for the Senator Napoleon Harris, that's Stephanie, and many other people. And I'd just like to get one more thing out. When I came here 2 years ago, the gas cards, Mr. Price. The gas cards, thank you all. The gas cards for the district, they were spending over $5,000 a month on gas. Since we've gotten here, it's $1,200 to $1,600 a month. These are all things that can be proven.
All right, so let me kind of get to the point with this, and I'm seeing this with what's happening with Fannie Willis. And it's very similar. A lot of the black pastors are coming to her defense. coming to her defense, saying that, the black woman is the one that's holding the community together. I'm not here to debate that or not, but I have noticed that we do have a slew of modern black men who will do anything to respect black women, even when those black women are disrespecting other black women. Even when those black women are disrespectful towards the community. And you have black men who just have been raised, literally, that anything a woman does is okay. And when I notice the men that could hold her accountable, and we do have some brothers out there like Edward Steve, but he's a married black man, right? That's very unique for Dolton. Most men who have something are not even around to even try to check somebody like a Tiffany Henyard. It's not even worth it to them. It's a waste of time, right? It's a waste of time. But these guys are weak. These are weak men. Okay? You can never build a community around guys like this. You can never trust them. And they're out for personal gain. But at the time, I think they're paid. Because who will go up there and do that? Just goes to show you that in Black America, we have a really big problem. I think that they're paid, but obviously, we don't really understand how much support this lady has. And the fact that she got some clout, it ain't got to be good clout. Because people are going to be in love with the way that she does her things, even if it's ratchet. The fact that she will go out and she will clown people, and she kind of looks like a city girl a little bit. Oh, people are they want the villain to win all day until it's too late, because it will be too late one day. But they don't care. As long as they get what they want out of the situation, it's fine. But a lot of black men out there in the community are even afraid to come out and say negative things about the lady for fear of having retribution towards you. Oh, you're a misogynist, you hate women, which is why a lot of black men stay out of criticizing people like her. And I get it. But these guys are pathetic. Okay? They don't care anything about the black community. They only care about themselves. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Shady Jackson, back at it again with an episode of The Celebrity Junk. Before you subscribe to the bell, we're out.